instructors, this is going to be a basic tutorial on how to use GamestarMechanic.com. By now, everyone should have already received the link allowing you to create an account as a teacher. If you have, go ahead and click on that link. If you have not, then simply just go to your search bar and type in GamestarMechanic.com. So this is what the login screen of Gamestar looks like. Gamestar is what we use to teach our scholars about video game design. They use fun game-based quests and courses to help them learn more about what it takes to be a video game designer. Okay, so we're going to simply begin by clicking on Get Started. Okay, so the link you all received was specifically for teachers. You can simply just go ahead and create your username, password, and go ahead and register your account. It asks you some more questions. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, so this is what the home page of Gamestar Mechanic looks like. If you scroll down, you'll see some messages, the workshop, game alley, quest. All you need to be worried about are these two buttons at the top, quest and workshop. We'll begin by going through workshop and what that means. Okay, so this is your workshop. This is your profile. This allows you as a teacher to have access to everything that you've done, everything that your students have done, class discussions, class projects, track what they're doing, and add and drop students from the class. Okay, so this is what this looks like. We're going to go ahead and click on About My Institution. Okay, so if you scroll down to where it says Quick Join Links, there's a link that says give this link to a student to join your class and redeem a premium student pack. If we click on that link, this is how you're going to create an account for your students. It does take a little time to create every student's account, but this is simply how you do it. So you'll click on it and this is what the page looks like, and then you'll click on Not Me because you're not redeeming it for yourself. Scroll down, and I don't have a Gamestar account, but I am authorized to join this class. Register. And then you're back to the create your new screen account. For the sake of this program, we are going to have everyone's username in the same format and every password the same. So every username will be the initials of your school and the student's first name. So for example, if I was at Condor Elementary, I would put CE, and if my student's name was Josh, that would be that. And my password is TinyTechz, TinyTechz. Confirm the password again. Remember, it's TinyTechz. Go through this process, register. The students will have to answer the same questions that you've answered, and they'll have an account as a student. Remember, every time that you do this, though, you will have to go back in and log in. So let's just go back, log in. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you are on your class profile. This allows you to see all the students that you have in your class. all the students that have premium packs. If you have created an account and you're not sure if you clicked on the right link, just scroll down to the bottom and it shows you all the students with a premium account. If you scroll back up and notice that their name is in the free account, just click on their names and apply premium pack. It'll ask you, are you sure? Just click OK. And now they are in the premium pack. Okay. So if you need to remove a student from your class for any reason, you can simply click on their name and remove from class. It'll ask you if you're sure, and you can see that you've deleted them from your class. If you scroll back up to the top, we're going to click on workshop again just to get back. And if you click on student tracking, this button is what you can look at to check all of your students' tracking. You can see how much your students have done, how much they've completed, the games that they've published, the drafts that they have, projects completed, remove them from the class. Whatever it is that you need to do, you can do it from here. You scroll down, you will notice that there are 115 quests. So if there's ever a time that a student says, hey, I finished my quest, you can simply just go in here, student tracking, and track it and see exactly where they are, how many quests they've done, how many projects you did, and all of that. As I said, this is simply just student tracking, and you can always have access to what it is your students are doing. Okay, let's go back to workshop. Okay, class projects is the next button. Class projects, if you look at your lesson plan, there are different class projects scheduled throughout the course of the year. These are the class projects. If you need to add a new one, you simply just click add new project and you can go through it. You can see how many students you have that you have assigned this project to, how many have not submitted it, how many are incomplete. If you need to assign someone to the project, you can just click on their name and assign project. Their name now comes up at the top, and they are now have access to this project that you have sent them. The project page, you can edit the dates that you want to begin the project and end the project. It tells you about the project and your project goals, and then you have a synopsis of the project. Let's go back out to workshop. Student discussions. When your students have created their games after they have completed the quest, this student discussion is what you can use for scholars to engage with one another, to comment on games, to rate games. This is for you to have dialogue with your students. This is what student discussions is all about. So that's simple. Last thing I want to show you in workshop are your Gamestar badges. With each quest that you complete, there's a different badge that you earn. So your scholars should be able to earn all of these badges. Encourage them to earn the badges. Encourage them to try. If it's a level that they can't get, just ask them, is there anything I can do to help you? Be encouraging. Okay, so I believe we went through all through workshop. So now I'm going to simply show you how to play the quest. So we'll click on quest. As this is loading, there are a lot of students that will begin this quest and say, oh, this is so easy. I played this video game before. Remember, yes, it does start off easy just as any video game, but it does get more strenuous. If we click on quest 1, which I'll go back, there is a simple intro. Allow your students to read the intro. Tell them don't just skip through it. Allow them to get some type of background on what's happening in the video game. For the sake of this instructional, I'm going to go ahead and skip it. So this is what level 1 looks like. Simply just read the directions. Encourage your students to read the directions. The directions will give them all the information. Once you get higher in the quest, there are different things that you will need to do before you can play the game. So you will need to just encourage your scholars to read. So this is the quest. Simple. Using your arrow keys, follow the directions. Don't get hit. Get this key. Move a little faster. And we're there. So that's level 1. Next level. I'm not going to go through all the levels, but that's simply how it goes. Quest, and then there's an outro. Go back. Level 2. Intro again. Missions. Simple. Once the scholars get up until level 3 and 4, they'll begin to simply have to like recreate things to make the level. Simply goal repair. So as you can see on this one, goal repair, this is where the students will start asking lots of questions. It basically says this game is unwinnable. Looks like you'll have to move some blocks to reach your goal. So repair game. Right now it's just playing. Before your students can edit this game, they simply have to click on edit. When you edit the game, you can move the blocks anywhere you would like them. But before they can continue playing, they have to go back to play. So as I edited this level, it's simple for me to now win. Simple. But remember, you have to read the directions to know what you need to edit. There are also goals that you have to meet whenever playing a level. Let's just go back to that one. For example, repair game. It tells you if they always forget what the instruction says, you can always go over to all met or what you need and have, and it'll tell you exactly what it is they need to do to win the game. Let's go back out to Quest. So remember, this is really simple. The website is not that difficult to maneuver. Remember about creating an account, about my institution, give the link to the students, student tracking, track everything that they're doing, class project, assign, edit, whatever it is you need to do, student discussion, have dialogue with your students, allow them to view their badges, encourage them to get more badges, encourage them to complete the quest. And that's really all it is to Gamestar. So you guys go ahead and start playing the quest, so that way if a student does get stuck and they're just not sure what to do, you as a teacher and instructor can go back and help them because you've already played it. So I hope this helped you all. I hope you all enjoy teaching Gamestar mechanics to your scholars, and have a great year. Bye.